course, we are staying on our coverage of the security situation across the country. And now security expert Dennis Amachree joins us via Skype to discuss the president's renewed directive to security agencies on persons found illegally wielding AK-47 and other assault rifles. We'll also be looking at just the general statement made by the president on security on Thursday. Good to have you join us, Mr. Dennis Amachree.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Let me start by getting your thought on this, because this is not the first time the president has said this, and he has now said that that directive remains valid. What's your thought on that?
Well, the commander-in-chief has spoken. He has given this order a long time ago, and apparently the security agencies, the army or the police, have not carried it out to the letter. And that's why he's repeating it, that they should know that that command is still valid. Anyone found with illegal AK-47 or any other assault weapon should be shot on sight, because this thing is becoming a problem where people are using these weapons to kidnap people and do all kinds of atrocious things. So the commander has spoken, and I think the security forces should be listening now.
So doesn't that also have some potential for negative response? I know that directive was given to security agencies, but if you look at the fact that the president has said that he's going to be looking into the grazing route and speaking to the Attorney General on that in that regard. But the governors have said, look, we do not want open grazing in the southern region. So how does that tie into all of this?
Well, it ties in very, very well that if you are a grazer and you are carrying AK-47, you should be shot on sight. There are no two different languages about that. If you are a grazer, you should be grazing and not carrying AK-47. It's just like people say, if you are a diplomat and you are found with a gun, you stop being a diplomat, you become a soldier. So all those grazers, they should go and talk with the governors of the different states and come to an agreement. But instead of getting an agreement, if they go ahead and be carrying AK-47s, then the commander-in-chief has spoken. They should be shot.
But it also seems contradictory in this regard, because the president said just again Thursday that he has told the governors to take charge of the security situation in their states. He used the example of two governors who visited him, and he told them that they were also elected to go take charge of the security in your state. And now you're saying we're also looking into open grazing, even though these governors have said, especially in the south, we do not want open grazing.
If they don't want open grazing, then they should go ahead and say they don't want open grazing. The president is very clear, that most of these directives or most of the security implementation of the states lies with the governors. And we've said it here many, many times that the governors have not been doing much. They are all looking at Abuja. We don't even know whether we have local government in the country. There are 774 of them. And why is it that they are inactive? So what he's saying is that these people should wake up and start doing their job, because they take the money, they don't return it, but they are not doing the job. Security votes are going in there and they are spending it and nothing is going on. So it is very clear. Let everybody wake up and do their job. And then if the governors are going to arrange on open grazing or no open grazing, Amoteku or no Amoteku, or any other kind of Hisba or anything concerning security of their people, I think they should be in the forefront than waiting for the federal government.
And we hope to see some sort of uniformity in quote between the governors and the president in terms of how to proceed. Security expert Dennis Amachree, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.